This stream is powered by Bifrost and brought to you by Anonymous Pizza Parlor, the best pizza you may or may not have ever known. It is the pizza ever. Right. That out of the way. Been a while since I did that.
So when we last left our motley trio of chaotic neutral degenerates,
let's see. We saved Norwich from the calamity, but Mash got sent elsewhere. And now we are on our way to Camelot because Queen Morgan summoned us.
aka best girl in this freaking Lost Belt.
All right.
I won't hear any other arguments.
Carmela.
You're that vampire, I swear.
To be fair, she was my first summon, so. Ooh.
What?
Actually, before we begin, let's see. Wrong button. That button. Alright. I am gonna try and roll on the Lancelot banner again. Hopefully I have better luck this time.
You're not gonna get Lance a lot.
Watch me get her at MP4 and then I'd be like, I did get Lance a lot.
And I will be like, boy.
Alright. Gonna do the thing.
Do the thing, better.
Ring. Pyo. To. Sha. Kai. Jin. Retz. Sai. Sin. Ho! Barashi no Jutsu. Kiro! Okay, final narrator. For a 4-star, I get that one a lot. Iron Will training, okay. Servant. Saber.
Oh, it's not Code Spark, so it's not who you want.
Nope. I am looking specifically for a gold Lancer card. Because I believe both of these are Lancers.
Yeah, Percival and Lucine are Lancers.
Extremely spicy Mapo Tofu. This is probably going to be a dud. It's one of those telltale signs whenever that comes up.
When you said next, you sound a little bit like Plankton. Next!
Next!
And I'm, meanwhile, I'm shooting with my
formula.
600 plus state quartz, like... You don't see it, but I am smirking smugly.
Okay, a Lancer card, no gold sparks. Ooh, gold sparks! Which one did I get? It's a Lancer. I got Percival.
You got Percy.
Well, that's totally not foreshadowing or anything.
Oh, please.
No spoilers, John.
ants. Oh, there's the big stretch. My house panther. Or I guess not really a panther.
Uh-huh.
You got a lot of black fur on you, but you got a lot of grays and browns.
He seems like a cool guy, a nice big brother type. Arts based, as I understand it. Okay,
I have a.
okay, Arts Buster with
Have
an
I
Arts
captured
NP.
The wild man, or has he captured me? Because he's currently like sat on my stomach.
Okay, yeah. Arts Buster with an Arts NP. Let's see. Apply
Balance.
Apply Ignore Invincible and increase NP strength. Okay, good start. Deal heavy damage to all enemies.
Lance, your fat ass has already collapsed that. Lance, your fat ass has already collapsed that box in. And that. Okay, that one was me.
Ooh, ooh. Restore HP for the ally who has the least percentage of their HP remaining. Ooh. That could be interesting. Well, we got one Lancer. Let's go for the other.
Alright.
Doing it again. Ri, yo, to, sa, ai, jin, ritz, sai, zip, ho. Barashi no jutsu, kiro. Jewel Sword Zelrich. Not bad 3-star craft essence.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I could just roll Percival on my own time. It's not like you limited like Morgan or Melusine.
Let's see. Lancer, Diarmid.
Watch the next one be double-sided Melusine.
That would be funny. Archer. William Tell, okay.
So tell me I just spoke it into existence.
A Berserker. Kiyohime.
Kiyohime, why did you show up on Silver's stream?
She just wants to get Anchin's attention.
Even though aforementioned Anshin, arrow points at me, is cooking up something for his friend.
Yeah. You know how...
I thought you were gonna bring up, like, Anshin betrayed her and that's why he got cooked in the bell.
Well, no luck getting Melusine this time, but that's okay. I got something out of it. So let's go ahead and buff him.
Ants. Oh, big stretch, huh, Papa? And laying right back down.
There he is. Alright. Also, looking at him now, I think he's the only one whose shoulders are wider than freaking Gawain.
How wide set shoulders are, dude could be the Bears' entire defensive line.
Anyway.
No, I'm serious. We already had a refrigerator back in the 80s.
Anyway. Let's go to Camelot. Hello, I heard somebody else come in. Yeah, it's Kojin.
It's Kojin.
You know who else heard somebody else?
Sounds like he's in traffic.
My mom!
Hi.
Alright.
Nostalgic brain rot has taken over his brain, Drake.
Regular show is a good show.
Alright, cutscene time.
I can bloody
I'm
tell.
Ooh.
I can see the bite marks through my screen.
Stop.
Also, anyone excited for the 6th anniversary?
Up.
Oh, yeah.
Cutscene time.
Yeah. Yeah, cutscene. But yeah, I am pretty excited about it. Alright.
We'll get the Buster Kitty.
Oh, for the love of gods.
Alright, for real now. Cutscene time. Ugh. I can't believe it took us almost an hour to get up the stairs to the throne room. So this is Camelot's castle keep. The Queen's throne room. Kneel. Present. Worship. Submit. Emissaries to the throne, cease your breathing. 30 ambassadors, 200 officials, close your mouths. 100 officials, excuse me. You're in the presence of High Queen Morgan, the king who expands our boundaries, and upon whose shoulders all of Britain rests. Revel in her glory. Know this, child of prophecy. Know this, foreign mage. This meeting is a sign of the High Queen's grace and amnesty. Thank you. It is so very good of you all to come, even without a formal invitation. My ambassadors and officials are now commanded to be silent. Until this meeting ends, or I order otherwise, the only people present permitted to speak are myself, my guests, and me, Beryl Goot, the Queen's hubby. Sorry, fancy fairies. Beryl Goot? So he really is here in Camelot. And did he say he's Morgan's husband? Hey there, Silver Shinobi and friends! I haven't seen you all since Olympus. Why the look of surprise? Hey now, don't tell me Mash didn't tell you I'm Morgan's beau. If you're here, then... Right? As a master of self, of course that's where your mind goes. Right, Silver Shinobi? Yep, it's true. I admit it. I'm Morgan's master. The partner of the High Queen who rules over the land of the Fae. I have to watch what I say in front of the Queen. Artoria, I give you permission to approach. Raise your head. Okay. I see. It appears you truly are the child of prophecy. And you must be the foreign mage. The master of Chaldea seeking so desperately to restore what you call proper human history. Yes, I am. Your efforts in Norwich, though commendable, were unnecessary. Still, you did well, eliminating the calamity. I will therefore reward you accordingly. Typically, I would compensate you in the currency of my realm. However, I understand the source of your magical energy is spatial magical energy occupying values you refer to as QP. which are derived by viewing magical elements as particles, correct? I trust 100 million of these should suffice. Take them. That much? And wait, does this mean you have a QP mint here? Of course not. I will simply create them myself, by using your own Magecraft system's methods. I have nothing more to say. If there is nothing else you wish to discuss, then our business is concluded. Artoria, Silver Shinobi, if either of you would ask questions of me, now is the time. But be warned, though you are my guests, careless words may cost you that status and the protection it affords. Looks like it's up to me to speak up first.
Oh my god.
Artoria's withering under her gaze. Not that I could blame her. So you will speak up first, then? Very well. You are indeed brave. Tell me, Conqueror of 5 Lost Belts, what is it you want? Chaldea's goal is to resolve the bleached earth phenomena. Yes, I am aware of the situation in the outside world. Beryl Gut has informed me. But there's been another anomaly detected in this Lost Belt that we need to resolve first. Oh? What sort of anomaly? Using an ability similar to Einzel's ability to prophesy, we've observed a future depicting a cataclysmic collapse. We don't yet know what causes this collapse or how it will actually happen. But if it isn't stopped, it'll spread across all of Britain and ultimately destroy the entire planet. That's why Chaldea came to Fairy Britain. We need to investigate this collapse and prevent it from ever happening. Now that the Tree of Emptiness is gone, we have no quarrel with this Lost Belt. Our goal is to stop the world's collapse. That's all. I see. So you say you have come here not to conquer our world, but to save it. Is that all? We also want a divine construct we can use against the foreign god. That's right. We're hoping to acquire the sacred lance Rongominiad, the incredibly powerful spell you cast at Olympus. We would like you to provide us with either a mystic code that lets us use that spell ourselves, or the Magecraft theory we can use to recreate it. Olympus? Foreign god? What in the world are those outsiders talking about? And how could they be so reckless, making a demand of the High Queen of all people? Yes, I know the weapon you seek. I also believe you when you say you have come to save Britain. And so I will say this to you. You and your proper human history will come to a miserable end. This collapse you have observed will be the result of me expanding my territory. A couple seconds late, but yeah, that's a valid response, I think. This collapse you have observed will be the result of me expanding my territory. I shall be the one to put a true and final end to your history. I would never willingly surrender my divine construct to you, my mortal enemy. Silver Shinobi, arrogant child. To save your world, you will have to defeat me. What you call proper human history cannot be saved otherwise. Look at Beryl Gut with that shit-eating grin. Is that your way of declaring war?
Die. He must die. He must die.
Yep. Is that your way of declaring war on us, Queen Morgan?
Seto?
He must die. He must die. Tell Pentic that Beryl Gut's calling
Seto,
her
please.
beautiful. Tell her.
Alright.
Sato, please.
Proper human history and my realm can never coexist. If you wish to save your world, you will have to win it from me. I really thought she might be willing to listen. Now we have to fight after all? That goes for you too,
Yes.
Artoria.
Mordred.
That-
Satella.
That goes for you too, Artoria, accursed child of Einzel's prophecy. The year's end will bring a great calamity. It shall once again destroy every fairy in Britain. But fairies do not learn. Ever. No matter how many times they die, they will always be born anew. As long as my castle remains intact, Fairy Britain shall always be reborn, even should all Britain burn. Your Majesty, are you saying you'll only protect your kingdom, not your citizens? Yes, I offer fairies no salvation. I shall defend my land, nothing more. With all the magical energy I have stored in this throne, I have nothing to fear from the great calamity. Furthermore, only a chosen fairy can sit this throne. You are neither like other fairies, nor that foreign mage. You have been chosen. You are neither a rebel nor an invader. You are the Staff of Selection's chosen wielder. By accepting my invitation, you have proven yourself the true child of prophecy. You and you alone have the right to bring me to justice, fairy sent from paradise. Even should you fill oceans with the blood you shed in battle against me, you would be innocent of sin. If you wish to save Britain, you must defeat me and claim the throne for yourself. Go then. Fulfill that absurd prophecy if you can. You should know better than anyone that you have no choice.
Oh, hi.
I mean, that's not as bad as I was expecting.
Okay, yeah. When do we start talking?
Yeah.
I'm still in cutscene.
What's going on?
Then it would seem.
No. Yes,
Sorry.
Then it would seem our discussion has concluded. I am pleased we now understand each other. I know, right? Who wants a nice peaceful resolution where everyone goes home buddy-buddy with no bloodshed? So on that note, you guys were stupid enough to come here with nothing more than faith in people's innate goodness and honor. And now your negotiations have completely broken down. You didn't really think you could leave here without a fight, right? Of course not. Silver Shinobi, Artoria, get behind me. I thought this might happen. Be silent. Even now, these are my honored guests. I will permit not so much as a hair on their heads to come to harm, nor will I allow even an insult to their pride until they have left Camelot. Apparently, he's so hit by gravity that he can't even make intelligible noises. Because now we've got a translation. Forgive my husband's insolence, child. Daughter of Tintagel, so long as you remain Artoria, I shall not recognize you as my enemy. As long as the bells of pilgrimage remain unrung, my lords are forbidden from attacking any of you. However, if she does start ringing the bells and officially declares herself the child of prophecy, then and only then shall I name her, along with Chaldea, my enemies, and marshal my army against you. I therefore advise you think very carefully before beginning a war you cannot possibly win. Now, stand down. I am certain there is nothing left to say. Or is there?
Left.
Kojin did. Where did you take Mash?
Okay.
Mash? What is that? That's the name of our companion. The one you swallowed up with the spell you usually use to get rid of calamities. She's a demi-servant with the spirit origin of Galahad, the Shield Knight. Since you named your Tan Lin after other Knights of the Round Table, I'm sure you must know that name too. I see. That explains it. Yes, I hold your knight captive. Where is she? I see no reason I should tell you. She is my trophy. But I can assure you she is alive and well. No one can harm her. Not even me. That part is odd.
Alright.
At least we have a small lead on MASH now, but yeah, it wasn't.
So why are you here? I thought you had work.
I mean, since when have I not popped in here while at work?
I guess that's fair.
Oh yeah. All right.
But couldn't you tell by my mic quality?
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't able to test it because, you know, we weren't allowed to talk during cutscene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't much of a discussion.
I mean,
was
I did. Oh, sorry, going ahead.
Yeah. She basically just told us we're enemies and threatened to show us no mercy if we dare to defy her. Yep. Can't say it was a very productive talk. We now know that Morgan definitely sees proper human history as her enemy. And we now know that Mash is safe, but being kept in captivity somewhere. But that's just confirmation of some things we already at least suspected. I didn't see anything that could give us any kind of clue as to how we could possibly beat her in a fight.
Oh.
We didn't learn anything useful about the divine construct either. Actually, we did make just a bit of progress there. Remember that atrium in the throne room? The one overlooking the pit? Well, I noticed a distinct magical energy pattern nearby. It was very similar to the Lion King's in the Sixth Singularity. They're referring to Lancer Artoria for that one. That confirms for me that Morgan has Rongominiad on hand in weaponized form. And not just one or two of them either. She must have at least 10 in place around Camelot's main gate. And with that many of them on hand, she must have already used them here several times before. So we can assume the one she threw at Olympus must have been just one of several she had at the ready. It would have been great if she'd been willing to sell us just one of them, but it's pretty clear that's not an option. So now the only way for us to complete our initial objective of acquiring that divine construct for ourselves is to defeat Morgan. Ugh. We definitely have our work cut out for us, don't we? Still, at least we made it out of there safe and sound, so we at least know that Queen Morgan is true to her word. True. Both Morgan herself and old Camelot might be so stuffed with magical energy it's downright chilling. But she was also adamant about upholding the laws she set as queen. She didn't even listen to Beryl when he tried to break them. To be fair, isn't that a fairy thing? Like, the law of the fairy is absolute or something?
Are you asking?
Well, just a thought. I mean, if you don't know for sure, then, eh. Let's see. I know, Silver Shinobi. That only makes it all more mysterious. Beryl said he was Morgan's master. If that's true, it would make her a servant. But it can't be true because she's been ruling Fairy Britain for the last 2,000 years. Beryl couldn't have come to this Lost Belt any sooner than the end of 2019, just like all the other cryptors. Obviously, Morgan would have already been the queen of this land by then, so he couldn't possibly have summoned her as a servant. So the question is he lying about that, or is he being made to believe it? Either way, we need to...
actually, Silver, I think you might be right on that, what you said about the fairy law, because, I mean, I know this is a little different, but when it comes to the fairy law, the law that governs the whole, land, like, there's actual laws that call, like, welcome someone in and stuff, it's so strong that even flags will not approve it through local.
Yeah.
But 2 left being wide is still needed. So I think you might be right on that.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's D&D, but it's
Yeah.
something.
Fair enough. Either
I
way,
could barely hear any of that.
I could
Oh, I'm sorry.
I could kind of make it out. Anyway. Anyway, moving on.
I'll explain it later. Yep.
Okay. Either way, we need a lot more information before we can draw any conclusions. Oh, hey, they're back! Guys, over here! Welcome back, Artoria, Silver Shinobi. He's a friend. So, how'd the audience go? What's Queen Morgan really like? Was she terrifying? Was she strong? Was she really 10 meters tall? Wait, where'd that last bit come from? I mean, anyone who could take Tristan in as a daughter must eat nothing but other fairies, right? Well, she definitely seemed like a queen. Cut that out, Gareth. Can't you see the Child of Prophecy is doing her best not to spoil your fun? The truth is, the queen was completely ordinary. Right, Artoria? Isn't that what you wanted to say? Huh? I can tell. I'm an expert at reading fair maidens' minds. After all, don't worry, Artoria. It's okay to be yourself. I don't know much about how maidens think, but being yourself is good advice. Deep down, you're a stubborn shrew with a fierce competitive streak, right? If anything, you were probably thinking something like, the queen? I could take her any day of the week. Give me 1,000 years, and I'd probably be way stronger than her. I wasn't thinking anything of the sort, and couldn't you at least make it 100 years? I guess we won't be getting a cushy carriage escort back to Norwich. Especially after they basically kicked us out of town. I wasn't expecting the way back to be easy, but now that it's time to go, it's looking harder than ever. If they'd just given us at least one carriage, we could have had a nice, comfortable ride back to... Oh, hello! Fancy running into all of you here. I was out taking our new carriage for a test drive when I just happened to find myself in Camelot. Seems like fate to me. Come on, get in. Don't be shy. My man. You were totally aiming for this, weren't you? Oberon, you sly dog. Yep, I figured you'd be finishing up around now. I take it your audience with the queen's all done now? I'd love to hear all about it, but first, we should probably get going before our presence here gives the queen's army any ideas. Hello, everyone. Glad to see you haven't been tempted by any other carriages. Say hello to our new and improved carriage. It's now got 6 passenger seats and 2 sleeping berths. With this bad boy, I can promise you all a more comfortable journey around Britain than ever before. You'll see, they don't call me Redra Homestretch Bit for nothing. It's great to hear about the carriage, but why are you glammed up too? Once I told the fairies of Norwich I was one of the Child of Prophecy's attendants, they were delighted to absolutely pamper me. The Earthglen fairies whipped this armor up for me during the celebration. I see. Well, that's nice. I just hope you're ready to pay for it yourself. He just looks so offended from that. Okay. Oh, right. By proceeding through this quest, 100 million quantum pieces will be gifted to you by the High Queen. Any QP that exceeds the maximum limit cannot be received. Is that okay? I could use the QP. And that's how our audience with Morgan ended. Well, she certainly didn't mince words, did she? Morgan is eager for this fight. I'd hope there might be some way to broker peace if Chaldea and the Child of Prophecy met with her together, but... She obviously never had any intention of giving up her throne to the Child of Prophecy, the true king. And that's not all. Morgan doesn't even plan on saving Britain. She said she was going to expand her territory and destroy the outside world, right? I was already pretty sure that was her plan, but I didn't know she planned on pulling it off. But after hearing about your meeting, I think I've got it. She's going to use the Great Calamity herself. How so? Remember the water mirror spell she used at Norwich? That's what she's always used to get rid of calamities before. Isn't that the right, Habitrot? Yep, she doesn't usually break it out at that massive a scale, but that teleportation spell's one of her go-tos. So even if Silver and Shinobi and Mash hadn't gone to such extraordinary lengths, she would have still made the calamity disappear. Or rather, she would have made it her own. I think Morgan's been trying to acquire the calamities for herself. And if she is, that must mean she's able to harness their magical energy and use it as her own. That's the magical energy she's going to use to overwrite Silver Shinobi's world, proper human history, and make it her territory. Oh, damn. She's going to take the curse meant to destroy the world of fairies and use it to destroy the world of humans. That's her plan. She's not out to stop the Great Calamity. She wants it to happen. So instead of getting rid of the Great Calamity, she's going to use it as a weapon?
Oh.
Even though she has more than enough power to banish it like she did in Norwich?
About something going on here, but oh, I don't know what that's all about. Oh, sorry. Oh, you're draining that one. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. No, I realized because I didn't realize you were draining that. But like, why is that pumping up like that? But yeah.
All right. But that would mean that would mean only the fairies inside Camelot would survive.
Doing all right. Fine. Yeah. Well, I guess it's because I was walking down there, so yeah. So I didn't quite catch. But yeah. But that coworker was talking to me, so I don't know if I was interrupting or anything.
Yeah, you're all right. I'll just turn the mic down a little.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right.
Well, we're done. It's just I didn't realize.
No. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
It's fine.
All right. Now that you mention it, those upper class fairies in Camelot all look down on the other cities. I even heard him say stuff like the only fairies worth anything are those from Camelot with a straight face. They've completely bought the whole privileged class nonsense the Queen fed them. I'm sure they just think of the Child of Prophecy as an irritant. I know the Queen said she wouldn't consider us her enemy until we ring one of those bells of pilgrimage, but she's also married to Beryl, right? It's a good thing Oberon showed up in the carriage when he did, because there's no telling when he might have sent troops after us. You said it. First things first, we should put some distance between us and Camelot. We can figure out our next course of action after that. If nothing else, we know exactly what we have to do now. If we're going to save Britain, our world, and Mesh, we're going to have to defeat Morgan. Several hours after the meeting at the emptied throne room. Still no sign of movement from the pit. That is concerning. That aside, a great calamity that comes every 1,000 years, The sheer idiocy of these fairies never ceases to amaze. At least it is useful. I will use whatever I must to erase proper human history forever. You again. You know that merely observing will resolve nothing. If you are truly the foreign god's priestess, you should at least try to kill me. Though, of course, that assassination attempt by the disciple of the foreign god did not go so well for him. No servant comprised of a heroic spirit from proper human history can hope to match my Tom Lin. If you will do nothing but stand there and watch, then do not show yourself. I tire of looking at you. If there is something you wish to say it to me, then speak as he did. Sorry to interrupt your chat. I would have knocked, but there's no door here. Of course not. Why would I welcome guests merely because they come knocking? I do have a waiting room, though, had you cared to use it. You mean the ghost ward down below? It is majestic, but unnecessary. I don't have time to wait. I'm neither omnipotent nor talented mage like yourself. I'm just an ordinary man capable of nothing but ordinary work. Truthfully, I should be avoiding places like this where I have no business in the first place. Your actions defy comprehension. You are clearly from Chaldea. You were on the side of proper human history. While the foreign god means to wipe the slate of human history clean, I could end up destroying it before she gets a chance. Is that not why you are here? To stop me? No. If you can really destroy it, go ahead. What? True, if left to your own devices, I'm sure you will indeed destroy this planet and erase humanity. And that is preferable to the foreign god achieving her goal. Your goal is to wipe out proper human history so you can expand the land of the Fae and rule as its queen. I can't approve of your goal or your approach to pursuing it, but I do respect what you've accomplished. So I will neither try to interfere with your plans, nor lend Chaldea my aid. If you should succeed in rendering this planet a lifeless husk, I have no objection. If you are not here to interfere, then why have you come? You claimed you had no time to waste, did you not? I came to see what you've created here. It deserves at least that much. You saw the Tree of Emptiness for what it really was, and instead of fearing it, you used it yourself. You grasped Chaldea's summoning system instantly, and made it your own. Those are truly exceptional accomplishments. There are scant few who have even approached your level of godlike genius. Now do you understand, High Queen Morgan? I came here to praise you. I cannot imagine there's anyone else willing or able to give you the accolades you deserve. Huh. Your estimation of my magecraft skill means nothing to me. If anything, it sounds snide. Now, if that is all you have to say, then leave. This world is soon to be mine. There will be no place in it for either the foreign god or a beast. I know. This was the last chance to intervene anyway. Even if I did try to get in your way now, it wouldn't change anything. If my aim were to stop what is happening here, I've come 2,000 years too late. Your history is perfect. Your script is complete. While you did make a mistake with Tristan, your victory is still close at hand. As one who has stood in this very position, I wanted to applaud you and the path you've taken. In my estimation, neither the Child of Prophecy nor the Master of Chaldea have any hope of defeating you. Though, of course, were a third player who has yet to show themselves to intervene, that could change things considerably. Sounds pretty tense. Alright. And 100 million QP. Woo! Before going on, let's see what else I can do with that. Yeah, I'm gonna want to buff that on Jalter. Oh wait, no, not that one. That one. Okay. Going from level 6 all the way up to level 9. Woo! Alright, what else have we got? I think I can get both of Space Ishtar's skills up to level 9 as well. Alright, and... I think I can get, Avenger Nobu up to 999.
I guess I get it.
Let's see. Ooh, right! Bond level limit release. Because Teach has reached max bond level. Because he's a bro. A weird bro, but a bro.
Oh, Koki hopped out.
Oh, so she did.
She was trying to say something, but I don't think you guys heard her. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I didn't hear anything. No. From what I remember, I saw that her mic was off. I don't know if she turned it on at some point. When she hopped into the call, her microphone was off, so...
Yeah.
Sounded like she said something like, maybe you could get a cat or something. Like, that's kind of what it sounded like. It was really low, though.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe... Okay, so her microphone wasn't off. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. That's my bad. Speaking of cats, hi, Lance.
Yeah, I heard him meowing in the background.
Alright, there we go. I burned through almost all the 100 million QP.
Now that like the sun's going down and it's starting to cool down, Lance is getting more energetic. Me and Lance have basically been spending every afternoon just in complete heaps because of the heat.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna want a moon cancer, and I'll have to bring up my foreigner team.
But excuse me.
My Hokusai isn't that high leveled, so let's go ahead and trade her out for... Ooh, actually, none of my moon cancers are that high leveled. Let's go with Jinako. Alright. Next section, Londinium. Here we go. So, now that we've put some distance between us and Camelot to avoid any possible trouble with royal soldiers who just didn't know about the Queen's orders not to harm us, we've moved along the northern border and come across a chocolate field that's truly a sight to behold. Ooh, that looks cool. Whoa, there's chocolate growing straight out of the ground. Candy! No way!
Candy?
How the hell does this work? I'll have to take a closer look. What are you two doing? That field doesn't belong to you.
In the same way that meat. I guess in the same way that meat grows in the digital world.
I'm sorry, but if you see chocolate on the ground, I don't think that's chocolate.
My God.
I think they might be some baked goods, if you get what I'm saying.
The wrong.
Oh my God.
The wrong kind of chocolate.
Gonna have a very earthy taste.
Hey. What are you two doing? That field doesn't belong to you. You should be ashamed of yourselves trampling someone else's field with your dirty shoes. If you're gonna go around tasting this stuff, you need to do so from one of the edges. Whoa, a whole field of the deluxe premium chocolate bars Lady Aurora once gave me a tiny piece of. This can't compare to a carrot, but it may well be the sweetest thing I've ever tasted. Cannonball! Now don't you start too, you idiot. Oh, it's all so good. It's so sweet. It's a little messy, but it's still just so yummy. Glad
Hi, Kojin.
Hey,
Kind of
Coach.
like Penthacilios.
Come on, man. Remember, I'm streaming TOS.
You know who else is streaming? My mom!
Oh,
Really? Do you happen to know her username? I might have to give her a follow.
this is why I like you,
Well,
Silver.
tell her how her son is behaving.
Oh, brother.
Both might as well be your son the way he be calling you mommy.
Not the time, Kojin.
It's always the time, John.
No, it is not. It is not always the time.
Please just
Yeah,
do
I
not.
just remembered a painful memory about a summon.
All
In
right.
regards to in regards to Silver summon, trying to summon Melusine.
All right. All right.
Fury.
Glad to see you're all enjoying yourselves.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
How can you be so relaxed about this, Oberon? We still need you to keep an eye out for any signs of What is it, Gareth? Aren't you going to jump in there with them? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Everyone, please settle down. You can't eat that chocolate. Too much chocolate in their mouths to speak coherently. Oh no, I knew it. These are Nocnariab's chocolate fields. I've heard about them. They're made with a paralysis agent, charm, and calories out the wazoo. Any fairy who tastes this chocolate becomes a hopeless chocoholic. And they then have to do whatever Nocnariab says for the rest of their lives, according to Gareth's own research. No idea what Gareth is talking about.
Garrett's cuteness is poggers. She is poggers.
Gareth is indeed adorable.
And
Agreed.
yes, I said poggers unironically.
Go back to Reddit.
Go to Porty jail, fat boy Sawyer.
Crap. Did those Moors just pop out of the field? Not that I'm noticing that he wiped his mouth with his fingers. They must have been lying in wait to snare any fairies that succumb to chocolate paralysis. First fairies eat the chocolate, then the Moors eat the fairies. A perfectly devious predatory tactic. And I'm afraid none of the others will be of any help now that their veins are full of chocolate poison. Come on, Muramasa. This one's all up to us. Got it. Good luck, Gareth. Muramasa, why did you just take a step back? And what's that you're holding behind you? Sorry, it was right there in arm's...
Lord.
Sorry, it was right there in arm's reach, so I just couldn't help myself. Some wise elder you turned out to be. Okay, that was actually kind of funny.
Motherfucker. And this is why I have trust issues.
Chocolate!
No.
It could have been worse.
Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
So if you fling it up to the air and let it crash back, if you fling...
You know what? Just for that laugh, I'm not making any my mom jokes for the day. Thank you for the laugh, Strake.
Alright, let's see.
Zingami?
If you fling it up in the air and just let it crash down, does it become chocolate rain?
Oh
The
my
joke.
god.
Me.
Some stay dry and others feel the pain.
Oh my Alpha.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I am old enough to remember that meme.
John, shall I show him the cum hat now?
No.
No!
Just no.
TOS.
Yes,
Go, Jim.
TOS. Even if it won't pop up on screen, just don't do it.
Children.
Would you rather I show him the other photo?
Don't.
It's all you ever threaten us
You know,
with.
you can just... You can just do neither.
Can everyone just
Well,
shut up?
make me do it. I will.
Can everyone just shut up? Thank you. Yeah, Silver. Silver.
Yeah.
You trying to summon Melusine brought back a pretty bad memory I was trying to repress.
Which one?
Kojin,
Yes.
you don't mind if I tell that story, didn't you? Do you?
Depends. Which that story are you talking about?
Nope.
Check Fate series.
Alright, alright.
Get my MP2 Buster meme, but at what cost?
Oh! That banner. Yeah.
Yeah. Kojin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you confirm that King Hassan was in the cavalry red banner for me?
I believe he was. I think the red banner was the males only banner, and
Hassan, stop.
well, yeah. And Assassin is a cavalry class, so that logic checks out.
Okay. So, let me tell it on stream as well, because I don't think anyone's here who heard it. So, as you guys may or may not know, not only am I a Fate appreciator, but I am a Spurg of the Pigskin.
A football fan.
Yeah, I'm a yeah. So while I was out for an afternoon walk on a brisk January Monday, I decided to get just enough SQ to roll on the GSSR for New Year's. I rolled on the Red Banner Cavalry for hoping to get like Arjuna Altar or something, and I ended up getting NP2 King Hassan.
Which,
I didn't
okay.
really think much of it at that time. I really didn't think. That's fine. I didn't really think much of it at the time. I just put King Hassan to NP2 and just went on about my business. It was in January, by the way, as I said, so the NFL playoff picture was starting to come into a more clear view. Little did I know that one poll in my mind was going to change the dynamic for the worse, and end up leading to somebody nearly losing their life.
Refresh my memory. This is last year's DSSR, yeah?
This year.
Oh, this past year.
It was this year.
Right,
was,
I remember now.
this
I remember now.
January.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that Monday night, two stalwarts in the AFC, the Cincinnati Bengals representing the AFC North, and Buffalo Bills representing the AFC East, were playing to secure the #1 seed in their conference, which comes with a few perks, like a much-needed bye week.
Okay.
And wideout T. Higgins tackled safety DeMar Hamlin at the perfect point in his heart rhythm.
Oh,
causing him to go
yeah.
into what's called commotio cordis, which leads to cardiac arrest.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. And
That was
well,
all anybody could talk about for the following week or two.
we can yeah, for the following week can change. So I got my NP2 Buster meme, but at what cost?
It was one of those moments.
So, and mind you, last year my dad had a near fatal cardiac problem.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember that was a big
So
thing too.
You can only imagine. So you, MSO, Drake, and Kojin can only imagine how I felt at that time.
Yeah, that was a pretty rough point for you, wasn't it?
I think I can more than imagine.
Yeah.
We get it
And
after
I've
the
lost
chat.
my father myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
My condolences.
It's been 2 years.
Chat from my boy John. He needs our comfort.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. I'm doing fine.
Yeah, I'm with Code. You know, I agree with Kojin. I just need some comfort and at least some support. But
And Bar gets thunder
some
thighs.
hope
And no, that's
and
not
some
Cloud.
hope.
That's not Cloud, by the way. Her thighs are big.
All right, Kojin, easy.
Children.
I am a horny jail silver.
Kojin, what I could use right now is some serotonin.
Kojin, behave yourself or I will have Cookie post the thing. Good, the silence means you're behaving.
Yep.
But I didn't account for during the time that people were talking about Damar Hamlin's condition and whatnot was, well, how it brought everyone together, regardless of profession or belief.
That's the silver lining for events like that. You'd be surprised how many people can be like, okay, yeah, I think we can all agree this is bad. This guy needs our support. Let's help him.
Yeah, especially for his toy drive for the greater Pittsburgh area, which has been around since, I want to say 2019.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Okay, so...
Thank you, Kojin. Just for that, for your, I guess your itinerary, you can pick whatever deck you want. You can pick whatever archetype you want, man.
Alright, let me see.
Oh, and by the way, Silver, my bar guest is level 90 now.
Nice.
And I gave her in those made me
Nice.
Corona foods.
Ooh, nice. Okay,
Oh, that's a very nice
The
segue.
thighs! The thighs, boy! Watch out the thighs!
Very nice segue, Kojin.
Those
Because
thighs
I am not.
symbolize- They will be my demise. They are a
Very
delight
nice.
for the eyes.
Very nice segue.
Muscle
Kojin.
Nation. Muscle Nation, rise up!
I think Kojin's getting carried away.
Like you with Camelot, boy.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to tell Cookie to post spring spell. We're misbehaving.
Koki?
Please don't.
Nah. I'll just ask Koki to get
I
the
love how-
cactus.
I love how everyone accepted the intended target is Roman.
Moving on.
Don't want to suffer anymore.
Right. See.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna head out anyway.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys later. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Take it easy, MSO.
Talk to you in 2 hours.
Yep, I'll talk to you when I get home. See ya.
So as Kojin is bombarding me with Barghest flavored serotonin, I'm just gonna say this. I am not ascending my Barghest until the end of Avalon Le Fae.
Fair enough. Although now that I think about it, in a similar vein,
Yeah?
would it be cheating if I said I wasn't going to ascend Moriarty until I was done with Shinjuku, given that I finished Shinjuku a couple years ago?
Oh, good question. Kojin?
Please don't talk about the Please.
No, we're talking about Shinjuku, dummy.
I know. Just don't do it. Please.
Aww. Petawaka.
Again, I need the serotonin because Silver here decided to unearth a memory I wanted to keep repressed.
Well, I didn't mean to unearth it, but yeah, sorry about that.
It's cool. Wasn't a matter of if I was gonna tell that story, but when I was going to tell that story.
Let's...
Also, when are we getting Magni? I want my cute red-haired berserker. When is it gonna be hammer time? I want it to be hammer time. I want a hammer.
It'll be hammer time when MC Hammer comes around.
I'll let you have that.
See with the hammer. I want Mjolnir. I want the giant killer. Where's my giant killer?
Kojin,
Yes.
you do realize there's such a thing as waiting, right?
You want the...
I think that's the problem.
I know.
You want
After-
the hammer. What's the hammer? Here's the hammer.
I know, but after seeing some episodes of Fate Prisma Elia, I really want Thor's son in the game.
There we go. I couldn't resist.
Yep, nope, it was perfectly justified, and I will follow that up with...
You horny bastard!
And speaking of Magni, anyone want to tell
So-
Drake
so
about
you're
the
saying-
story for the year?
So, Coach is saying,
One more thing!
What? What?
It's...
Who let you
I'm
people
what-
cook? Who let you people cook?
Remy lets me cook because I'm the cook in the relationship.
I mean, just because you can cook doesn't mean I can't. I just don't do it that often.
Not that kind of cooking, you goofball.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but our relationship is built on shit and jokes. So, unfortunately, your argument.
お前はもう死んでいる。
NANI?!
You also have the Nani there. You could have used it.
Yeah, but, I mean...
Wait.
And some more Fate series.
More Fate series? Aw, Fran!
Yes.
Fran is friend.
Fran is indeed Fran.
I only got one thing to say to that.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yep, Drake agrees. Right.
You
So
give
it
me
is
these
not
toys
scientific.
and you expect me to not play with them. You are a fool of the highest order.
I am not a clown. I am the entire circus.
Roman science is the finest in the world.
I wish you had a clown honk sound on this.
And there's... I want to say that's Berserker of... You know what? Nope, 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 nope. I am not broaching the subject. Nope, I am not talking about that singularity around Gozen. Nope, 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 nope.
Good because
I may be an asshole, but I'm not that much of an asshole.
Good because
That's
if
so
you did,
down! My god!
Great. You know that if he did do that, I would show everyone the Stavros monster truck, right?
If he settled down, you do something to get him brought back up again?
I didn't
Trust
say...
me, you do not want to see the monster cock.
Yeah, I've seen that
I don't think
uncensored.
anyone does. I'm just telling him to settle down,
It's
you
one of
know?
those things that you need the eye bleach and you need all the serotonin in Christendom. Oh my god, that's gotta be her on any day with given with why.
Oh yeah, that one. I like that it's Hector saying that too.
Also,
Well, I mean, it makes sense considering,
Udao is me right now.
well, yeah,
Also-
that is...
Well,
that
we
is-
need,
considering how Hector and,
We need a...
well,
I
her
should get
were in the
pins.
Trojan War, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I should get
You
pins to
can
level
earn that for me.
100. I should get pins to level 120.
If you wanna, I mean,
I think you
I should
would be the first person to do that.
I don't know about the
Cutscenes are
first. I don't know about the first, but
The muscles deserve it. Muscle Nation.
Yes,
Muscle
things
Nation.
happen.
Rise up!
Okay,
Oh, right.
you know what?
Did you say cutscene
Just-
time?
Kojin needs another one.
I didn't
Kojin
actually.
needs another bonk.
I didn't actually say it, but it is cutscene time.
Alright, I'm a deafen then.
All right. Huh? Does this mean none of you are paralyzed? Sorry, Gareth, but no, we're totally fine. I don't think this chocolate's poisoned at all. That's right. Incidentally, when people refer to chocoholics, they're talking about people who just really love chocolate, or who'll go all the way north just to have some. I'm pretty sure it's not actually a medical condition. Oh wow, you're right. This is really good. Sweet and crunchy and easy to eat, and it doesn't even make me thirsty. I feel so much more alert now, too. Still, it is a rare luxury good, and these feels really do belong to Knocknariab. So if you keep sampling the chocolate without permission, well, see for yourselves. Ah, crap, there's a huge army headed this way. But, hang on. The hell are they wearing?
Quick, someone tell Pat we all called her beautiful.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo! Damn, they've got us surrounded. These numbers. This honeybee-like magical energy pressure. It's... That's far enough, you shameless tourists. You've got a lot of nerve eating your fill of my chocolate. Or is this your way of applying to be my slaves down to my great-great-grand successor? I'd recognize that voice anywhere. It's the rat!
Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the bullies!
That's right.
Really?
That's right. Now throw yourselves at my feet and beg forgiveness. I don't care what backwater town you fairies hail from. One look at this beauty should tell you all you need to know about who you're dealing with. Now, on that note, I, Queen Knocknariab, pass judgment on these foul chocolate thieves. That's 1 count of stealing government property, 1 count of smuggling valuable cultural property, 1 count of dining and dashing, and 1 count of lèse-majesté. Not sure what that last one is. For these 4 crimes, I sentence you all to spend the next 100 years packaging chocolate for retail. After which you'll live out the rest of your days in Edinburgh while receiving a comfortable pension to match the contributions of your labor. I knew it! Woo! You rock, Maeve! What? That's a reference to the racing event that they had a couple years back. Where, what was it? Queen Maeve was warden of a prison, and she made her subordinates say that, in a way, swear fealty to her. And I think they had that in the America Singularity, too. Let's see. I first met her in Gloucester about 5 years ago. She was like a storm in a bottle, and she was the first fairy I got to know outside of my village. Not that it's any surprise. But for a born ruler, there's nothing better than kicking all your would-be rivals to the ground. The first princess pageant in 100 years, and I'm the clear winner. Now go out there and tell everyone in Britain that Knocknariab is the new queen of the Northern Fairies. Man, I didn't even make it past the preliminaries, let alone get a chance to go on stage. That's okay. I'm only here because everyone in the village insisted I come anyway. Plus, I can't think of anything more idiotic than a princess pageant. Besides, all I really wanted was to see what things were like outside the village for once. I feel like an idiot. What am I even doing out here? I should be back home helping with the harvest. But no, I just had to come here to help my political campaign and to show everyone that Mab's successor means business. I swear.
I'll be right back.
I swear, when are the elders going to stop treating me like a greenhorn anyway? Not to mention, the judge's criteria for beauty is just laughable. Don't they know real beauty comes from living a life you can be proud of? Not what other people think of your looks? Contestants like us are... Contestants like us are the ones who decide what's beautiful, not the peanut gallery.
Hey!
Oh, hello. Aren't you the girl from Tintagel I saw in the prelims? No, I think you have the wrong fairy. I'm just here waiting tables part-time, so... Why didn't you come to the main event? I thought it was going to come down to you and me. I would have enjoyed beating a worthy opponent rather than demolishing the competition. But you were nowhere to be seen. What, did you leave early because the whole thing was so stupid? Stupid? Well, I guess I did feel pretty stupid. Why, you think I don't get what's going on here? I can tell you're thinking, look at the simple little girl who's jumping for joy over a stupid trophy. She has no idea I lost the battle but won the war. Well, I don't like it. I won't stand for it. You and I are going to compete again, right now. What's your best subject? Horseback riding? Dancing? Music? Combat? Chess? Whatever it is, that's going to be our real final battle. And we're not going to stop until I'm good and satisfied. Oh, but we need to do something about that horribly tacky outfit first. Mac, Dim? Tear this girl's clothes up for me, will you? I'll let you wear one of my dresses instead. After that, we're going back on stage. Together, you and I are going to show those idiots in the crowd what it really means to shine like a beautiful princess. Huh? Wait, what are you? Hey, knock it off, you pink-haired, honey-brained, nouveau riche girl, before I knock your block off. I'm sorry. I had no idea you'd actually been eliminated in the preliminaries. I mean, my instincts have never been wrong before, you know? And the moment I saw you, I felt sparks all up and down my spine. Sparks! Now I'm just imagining Silver in the background being like, my bad, those were a couple of strays. I thought there was something different about this fairy. I seriously got the impression you could turn the world on its head. Huh? Really? Is that how I actually seem to you, Knocknariup? I guess it's true what they say about great talents blooming late. Believe it or not, I'm actually the child of... But I was wrong. You're so unimpressive that I must have looped from 0 right back around to hero. Oh, is that so? Guess that means you better quit bragging about your instincts from now on, huh? You're right. From now on, I'll make sure to observe fairies carefully and not just rely on my intuition. Anyway, what's your village like, Artoria? You said it's on the western tip of southern Britain. My city's up on the northern tip, so I can't even imagine how different it must be. Do you get ash rain there? What color's the forest? Can you fish there? Are there any cute fairies you've got your eye on? Oh, and what was that exploding lamp you threw at me earlier? The northern fairy kept peppering me with questions, and she seemed genuinely interested in the answers. It's one of my nicer memories from back when we still didn't know each other well. Her name was Knocknariup. Since I'm the child of prophecy, she and I are destined to butt heads one day. But she was also my very first friend. So yeah, I spent 2, maybe 3 days in Gloucester with her a few years ago. But as you can see, she never listens to anything anyone has to say. So she didn't make a great impression. That goes for you too, Artoria. You look meek enough, but you always talk way tougher than you look. Good to see you haven't changed. Well, this is a surprise. I had no idea Artoria had a friend she was on arguing terms with. And Knocknariup of all fairies. I can't even imagine getting into a scuffle with her. Can you? Definitely not. I'm all tongue-tied just from seeing her. Knocknariup, member of the King clan and Queen of the North. Her magical energy covers this entire camp even as we speak. She's one of the most notable fairies in all of Britain. Her combat abilities may not compare to the Tom Lin, but when it comes to otherworldly common sense and the sheer size of her Fey domain, I don't think there's anyone in Fairy Britain who could match her. I guess I just can't tell since I'm not a fairy myself. But look, Artoria's not backing down. No matter how snide Knocknariup gets with her, she gives twice as good as she gets. Yep, those two are a perfect match for each other. Now geese! Artoria looks meek, but is actually a huge pain in the neck. And Knocknariup makes a loud first impression, but she's actually very earnest. They're like two halves of a puzzle box. They may be constantly at odds, but in the end they fit together perfectly. Quiet you! When did I say any of you could talk? You do know you're all still under arrest for chocolate larceny, right? Don't worry, I'm happy to pay you back for it. I'm feeling pretty flush right now, so... Hey, Artoria. Come here a second. What is it?
That's for being a trash parent. And yes, Drake, I'm still mad about Mordred's childhood.
Yeah. What is it? You're not usually one for secrets. Do you want me to keep quiet about all the mischief you got up to in Gloucester or something? Of course not. Besides, I didn't get into any mischief. No. I wanted to ask you about that guy who just talked back to me. Is he human? Is he your attendant? Did your dream finally come true? Oh no, he's my ally. He's a mage who came here from the outside world. We're pretending he's my attendant to make things easier, but if anything, he's the one who's been helping me out. I see. So he's just a bodyguard, huh? What's his name? I can't tell since he's not wearing a collar or anything. Come on, tell me, please. Please? Are you really Knocknariup? Did you eat something you shouldn't have? Maybe too much chocolate? Come on, Knocknariup, don't let her get to you. Oh no, I've just been feeling much, kinder and gentler lately. So, what's his name? How long have you known him? Well, his name's Silver Shinobi, and I've known him for about, 20 days now. I see, so you're still more than friends, less than lovers. Not that it would matter if you were dating, of course. Huh? But I digress. All that aside. Yeah, we have a bit of a motley crew here. Some child of prophecy you turned out to be, Artoria. What even is this ragtag band? Are you trying, like, at all? I can't believe you still don't even have a single squad to your name. I guess you're still one fairy my intuition just doesn't work on. When I heard that the child of prophecy who saved Norwich was named Artoria, I thought you'd finally gotten your act together. But it looks like I was wrong about you again. You're as pathetic now as you were back then. I guess a bunch of third-rate losers are the best a pathetic, low-class fairy like yourself can attract. Take that back, Nocnariab. Don't you dare make fun of my friends. They're all much more accomplished, wiser, braver, cuter, and grandpa-ish than I am. I like when Muramasa just shoots her look. And if nothing else, they're way stronger than those soldiers you've got waiting on you. Is that so? Alright then. Prove it. I'll see for myself who's stronger. Your allies or my soldiers. If you guys win, I'll pardon you for your chocolate theft and you'll all be free to go. But... But what? If my soldiers win, I'm taking Silver Shinobi for myself. Huh? Are you serious, Nocnariab? Don't tell me Silver Shinobi's your type. It's not like that. I was going to need a mage for my war with Morgan anyway. Now let's talk any more fighting, Artoria. Let's see which one of us is better suited to be Britain's savior. Goodbye. Freaking gremlin. In this quest, up to one servant from your party can be set. So I can pick one other servant. Let's see. So I'm starting with Muramasa, Gareth, and Red Rabbit. And I've got 2 riders in the back. Finally, I'm dealing with Berserkers and Lancers. You know what? Normally, I would go for a Saber. But I suppose now would be a good time to fight a bitch with a bitch. And let's give you Devilish Bodhisattva.
I am given the bubbles scratches.
Oh, god damn it. Because I was in that, because that cutscene was so long, it was the rollover time, so. And it stopped. Okay, great.
And the game crashes!
That's okay. I can load it back up.
We can see your desktop.
Ugh.
Lay down, Baba. Lay down, mister.
Alright, let's try that again. At least we saw the whole cutscene, so I can just skip it.
I give you the poop. You're the boop noodle, huh, Lance?
Alright. As I was saying.
Snake.
As I was saying. Carmilla, let's give her Devilish Bodhisattva. And craft essence, or not craft essence, mystic code. I think I'll keep this one actually. All right, let's rock this Casbah. And they've all got guts. Let's see. Tameshimono. Intuitive Gareth. Let's give a little gift to Muramasa. There we go. Nice solid hit from Muramasa. And yeah, you can tell these guys are Celtic. I heard that. We have been blessed.
He thinks it's time for his dinner, but it's not. He has to wait another 20 minutes. All because I got up and turned the bloody light on.
Alright. Ooh, actually, I can take advantage of this. Nice bearing. Let's get... there we go. And then Muramasa could just finish that guy off. All right. All right. You know what? Screw it. I'm going for it. Sumukari Muramasa.
あの辺りか。良いです。そこに至るはあまたの研鑽。気づきに気づいた刀塚。縁起をもって宿業を立つ。八重垣作るは戦士の刃。知った成仏していきな。
Hmm. All right, last couple guys of this wave. Intuitive Gareth. Squire of Prophecy. Celestial Horse's Dash, I think would be a good one. And Tameshimono.
Yes, done.
Hmm?
But yeah. You know, for Beryl, somebody named him after a Sailor Moon villain, bruh. I don't know about that.
Max, what are you doing? Why are you licking the table?
Cat doing cat things?
Cat is doing a weird thing. I don't know if this is a cat thing. He's licking the fucking nightstand.
Like, you only get named after a Sailor Moon villain if your parents don't love you enough.
Or they just really liked Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I don't think... If Beryl's parents prioritized an anime over their son's mental well-being... Yeah.
Maybe he killed him or something, and that's the reason why.
That would explain a lot, then.
Huh. Alright, this could be where Muramasa gets to shine.
More to the point. And more to the point, I take back what I said about him being an edgy Fate OC. He looks like a cringe Fate OC from 2008.
Hey.
Like, bruh, how do you fall off so badly that you end up looking like you were created at the time of the recession?
Wow, when you put it like that.
And keep in mind, the only people who love Feral Gut are probably people who are into what is called Stockholm syndrome. I don't know about that one, man. Freaking weirdos.
I mean, yeah, they are pretty weird.
They're probably the same group of people who would go on Fur Affinity just to find a what.
Oh, whoa. No, you're not giving the people on Fur Affinity that much credit. They are not as messed up as Barrel Goot is.
Hey, when you follow Mothstones on Twitter and see what they have to put up with, you have to come up with some creative ways to throw shade, Silver.
You know what? Fair. There we go. Finally the final wave.
And with how Barrel acts around MASH, I think his parents failed in teaching him adequate social skills.
You mean they tried to teach him anything?
Outside of how to be an asshole 101?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure that was self-taught. And don't even get me started on what he looks like after devouring Woodrose, bruh. Buddy out here looking like a rejected Fur Affinity OC. Damn, you're showing zero mercy out there. Yeah, I pretty much just woke up this morning and chose violence. AKA what I do, AKA the average day in Chicago. I just looked in the Fate series, and the Rio version of Gareth is just absolutely adorable.
In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Gareth has more personality than freaking Barrel Goot. Or Barrel Gut. Why would your last name be after a piece of human anatomy too? I don't get that one, bro. Make that makes sense.
I'm guessing it's supposed to be like Dutch or something.
Well, I wouldn't know. Considering I wouldn't know.
All right. You know what? Now that you brought it up, let's see. Gut. Family name, meaning.
Probably means jackass in Dutch.
Let's see.
Ow. John really reaching for the John really kicking him while he's down.
Yeah, easy. All right, let's see. Last name Gut. Recorded as Gut, Zod, Zgud, Gutowski, and the female Gutowska, and possibly others. This is a Polish surname. Huh, for some reason I thought it was Dutch. Oh, here it is. But one arguably of German origin. So, Germanic. It is said to originate from the word gut, meaning good or even God, and as such, probably a medieval nickname or name of endearment for a good person. Ha, irony. Oh, here we go. It is also a truism that, given the humor of the Middle Ages, it may well have meant the complete reverse. Unfortunately, without being present when the name was adopted, we have no way of telling for certain. Compound surnames commencing good, or in this case gut, were very popular in all countries of Germanic influence in the language. Early examples include Gutkind, good child, Gutenberg, good hill, and in Dutch, Goedkoop, meaning good person. Examples of the surname recording taken from surviving Polish church registers, and sadly many have not survived, include Andreas Zgudpodstolis, Krakowski on January 8th, 1779, and Marceli Antoni Gutowski and his wife Eleonora at Warsaw on December 20th, 1890. Okay, so I'm guessing it's probably an ironic name, kind of like calling somebody tiny when they're like 8 feet tall.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, man.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, though. Learning that was a real gut punch. Hey, I finally got a laugh out of John. Okay, so Muramasa and Red Rabbit are down. Oh, but Gareth keeps getting charmed. And then there's Happy Cat. Let me go ahead. Ooh, there we go. Swift spinning. Dream upon the star. Let's go ahead. Right, what does Bridal Spin Wheel do? Restore HP each turn for 5 turns for all allies. Gain a large amount of C stars. Decrease C star gather rate for yourself. Let's go ahead and Excel turn. Boom, boom, boom. I like that little song Happy Trot makes.
You know, hey Silver,
Yeah?
when you bring Habitrot onto our side after this, do not, for the love of God, show her Ben's Kitten Sanctuary.
Oh no. She will never leave.
Exactly.
I just realized the irony of these two basically being Shadow Servant copies of Finn McCool and Dermodon, and the fact that they're working for Queen Maeve. Or, sorry, Nocnaria.
Hilarious irony. Hilarious irony.
It really is. Alright, let's see. I'll go ahead and put this on Gareth. Here's an idea. Okay. I'm hoping Gareth's defense wins out on this one. Let's see. Chance to evade. So not an outright guarantee. Let's go ahead. Okay. Oh! It's the actual Noble Phantasm. I thought because he was a Shadow Servant, he was just going to be using the extra attack. Yep, Gareth's dead. Alright, the bitch is here.
The bitch?
The bitch. Carmilla.
Okay.
Oof. Defense down and charmed. That's gonna be an issue. Alright. Let's get Vampirism. Defense down. And Bath of Fresh Blood. Here we go. Alright. After this fight or any cutscene after it, I'm probably going to end the stream.
There you go, Papa.
Let's try this.
I see two squid.
Honestly, I brought in Carmilla because I thought we were actually going to fight Noctnariad herself. But that didn't turn out to be the case, so... And finish it with a bitch slap. All right. So, is it just me, or were those fairy generals... Yeah, they might have looked awfully familiar, but I'm pretty sure we were only seeing things. Let's just move on. There, you see? Silver Shinobi and his team won. I told you they were amazing. Now, let us go free. Queens are supposed to keep their promises, right? Of course. Believe me, I don't have time to be messing around with you either. I was in the middle of running military exercises when you decided to steal my chocolate. Also, my enemy is Queen Morgan, not the Child of Prophecy. I have nothing to say to a low-class fairy who still hasn't made a name for herself. Go wherever you like for all I care. Oh? Does that mean the King clan doesn't see the Child of Prophecy as competition? I'd think it would be to your advantage to capture us, rather than let us go free. Of course I see it as competition. I'm the only king fit to rule Britain. As far as I'm concerned, both Morgan and the Child of Prophecy are obstacles to my rule. That said, I can't take Morgan's army lightly. If I'm going to win, I need to make use of everything I can. Either Morgan will jump at my provocation and leave her castle to face me, or I'll attack her castle myself once all my preparations are complete. Either way, I'll need to keep the other clans in check in the meantime, which is why I want the Child of Prophecy to keep stirring things up. Get it? The more you scurry around making trouble, the more Morgan will have to divert forces from me to focus on you. I don't really expect you to ring all the bells of pilgrimage, but could you manage maybe 2 of them? If you can manage that, I'll take care of the rest. I'll take control of Camelot, send Morgan packing, and banish every human from this island. As a descendant of the Northern Fairies and the daughter of the great Mab, I'll be the one to restore Britain to the way it was always meant to be. Still, I'm also very generous, so I'm willing to make a few exceptions. If the humans are willing to change their ways, I could set up an autonomous zone for them to live in. As proof, I grant you permission to speak freely, Silver Shinobi. Is there anything you want to ask me? Go ahead. Just this once. I'll give you an honest answer. Okay. In that case... What's with all those hearts floating around you? Ah, so you see them too, huh? What if you teamed up with the Round Table army to take down Morgan? No chance. I may be willing to tolerate humans, but team up with them? Absolutely not. As far as I'm concerned, the human Round Table army is even more of a disgrace than Morgan's soldiers. If they ever dared show themselves before me, I'd mow them down without a second thought. Excuse me, Lady Nocnaria, but we've received a request from Edinburgh. What is it? Mad chances like this don't come along every day, you know. If this is about military exercise, it can wait until... I'm sorry, milady, but this is about Morse disease, if I may. Not enough transcription subjects, number of Sheffield refugees. Tell them we'll make a list right away. I'll make the selections myself. Looks like our little chat is over. You guys are free. Go wherever you like. Oh, but I will say just one last thing. Try to conduct yourself with at least some dignity, Artoria. Nobody will follow a king who can't even look the part. I mean, she was a bitch about it, but she ain't wrong. Alright. This one gonna have to save for, I believe I'll have a day open tomorrow. So, alright. Oop. We are going to raid. Oop.
Tom Fox?
Is he on? I didn't look yet.
He is on. He's playing some Among Us.
Ah, some Amogus. Alright,
Oh, he was playing some Court. He was playing some Mario Court.
Alright. So we're gonna raid with Fairy Chocolate, and I guess we'll go ahead and raid Tom Fox.
Tomorrow, expect the streaming schedule to be the same, with an afternoon stream for 4-Drop Fiesta and the evening stream for more Lost Belt 6. Alright. I will talk to you guys later. Let's go ahead and raid.
Yep.
Boom.